When I was young, I had this vision of what my 50s would look like, and I was wrong about almost all of it. And I don't think I'm alone. As Gen X people, the blueprint we grew up with was parents, friends, neighbors, family, working at a company for 30 plus years, retiring with a pension, and things were just kind of different, I feel like. The idea was that you'd work at the same place, get that pension and retire comfortably. That, in my opinion, was the model. You had a stable company, a stable life, get to your 50s and you're kind of in the home stretch. But nobody told us that blueprint was expiring. So I think Gen X inherited some expectations, at least I did, that don't really align with even my current expectations. I've kind of said this in other videos that I feel like once I got to my mid-50s, I would be, again, kind of in the home stretch, just kind of padding that retirement account and hopefully getting ready to retire and potentially, if things go well, retire early. So yeah, what I thought my 50s would look like, is kind of having everything figured out, because I feel like that's the model that was set when I was kind of growing up, and even into my probably early to mid 20s or so. I just had this vision of retiring comfortably, traveling, just kind of living the good life. Thought that's what the 50s were kind of the almost there stage. Kids out of the house, life would be simpler, I guess. And maybe I was delusional, but that's kind of the vision, the expectation that I had. So what my mid-50s are actually looking like is, we're still grinding and, just trying to sock away as much money as we can for retirement. Fortunately, we are debt-free. We paid off our mortgage about 6 months ago, which is amazing, and we're very blessed, and couldn't be happier that we're in this position. But just kind of the world we're in right now, with everything's expensive, and it's just not the comfortable coast that I was kind of expecting. Don't get me wrong, we do some traveling, and we have a pretty decently comfortable life. The kids are almost out of the house, and things that is kind of weird is, like, I still feel like even in my mid-50s that I'm still trying to figure it out, and I just still feel like a kid waiting to grow up. I don't necessarily see myself as an adult, and that's a whole other video, I'm sure, but just kind of the direction that things are for me. It's thought I would feel like a grown-up at this stage of my life. It's not worse than I expected. It's just different. The life I imagined when I was, I guess, 25 years old. It's just different now that I'm here in this era. The version of that kind of white picket retirement scenario is just, I guess, I'm sure it's there for some people, but we're still kind of grinding away here. Just still trying to figure it out, and maybe that's okay. So I'm curious if I'm alone in this. Does 50 or your mid-50s look like how you thought it would look? If so, or if not, drop a comment, and we'll see you in the next video.